A quilt made of fire department T-shirts from across America was the final item to sell Sunday at the Fass family benefit, and then it sold again and again.
Donate it back!
And he said, we're gonna sell it again!
In a night where a bench made by Eric Fass's son Braxton brought $5,000, and the Syracuse Fire Department bid $7,800 for a burnt wood flag that went to their wounded fire chief, the quilt was only a fraction of the total dollars, but a symbol of a national outpouring of support.
These things, you know? Oh, yeah! How's it feel? Really good. Oh, Braxton, what do you think? Would you give $1,000? Oh, no, thank you. Now, $1,500.
Quilt organizer Jan Brandt said she was surprised at how the fire department quilt project developed. When her friend Carol Brandel of Bernina Sewing Store in Lincoln came up with the idea of using T-shirts with fire department logos, Brandt was trying to count local departments that might contribute so that they would have at least 12. But over 150 T-shirts came in from all over the United States.
I went online and thought, what kind of a symbol can I get for a fireman? So we come up with the middle design, and I found some fabric that kind of looked like flames and fire, and we put the fireman in that, and then we just put the T-shirts around.
The quilt first sold for $3,100 and was donated back to the family after Mom Amanda was recruited to decide a dispute among the boys. The quilt was offered for auction again. This time, Tim and Carly Antis bid $2,250, and back on the auction block it went. It sold for $1,700 and sold again for $1,800, and finally went back to the family for good after a bid from Chris Lichmeyer of $1,250.
Glad we had it for a second. I'm glad we had it for a second.
A wilderness quilt made by Braxton's great-aunt Sandy Thomas of Belgrade, Nebraska, brought $3,000. The auctioneer offered special thanks to the area firefighters who helped earlier this summer after Fass's accident while moving livestock.
I don't know how many bales of hay that Amanda had that needed to get put in the barn. Every one of them was there. Put them in the barn. Give them another great big hand, would you?
Keith McWilliams, a Syracuse assistant fire chief, said if it had been for someone else, Eric would have been there running the show.
Every day, every little step is a huge step for us. We realize this isn't a quick thing. This is going to be a marathon. Every little step, every little improvement is a big step, and we're going to be there for him every step of the way.
The totals were still being calculated Sunday, but the dinner itself raised $20,000, and the first 6 items at the auction brought over $23,000.
I know it's going to be hard for Amanda, but I can tell you without a doubt that she appreciates each and every one of them.
From Syracuse, I'm Dan Swanson, News Channel, Nebraska.